Hello, friends, and thanks for joining. Today, I want to talk to you about something that came out of a recent home church meeting that we had. I've told you in other videos that my wife and I have run a home church for many years, and this is what came out of a recent meeting. Is Jesus enough? Or would Jesus be enough if this were the case or that were the case? And this is how the conversation unfolded. If you were abandoned as a child and neglected and harmed, if you were abused, would Jesus be enough? If you were molested or raped, would Jesus be enough in your life? If you had a good job and lots of money in the bank, would Jesus be enough? And it was such a fascinating question, and it led me to thinking about this, about God and the Israelites. And I just love this relationship, and in my earlier walk as a Christian, I would look at them with self-righteousness, like, you're walking with God and you can't figure this out. And now here I am in my own life, and I continue to have Israelite-like behavior from time to time. But this is what I noticed. He takes them out of a land of slavery. Now think about this. They were enslaved. They worked. They indentured servants. They had to work for food. They didn't own their own property. Nothing was theirs. And the question was, would God be enough? Just like I asked before, would Jesus be enough? And then God draws them out of this place, out of slavery, out of bondage, and out of Egyptian rule, and he brings them into a place of desolate and destitute. He brings them into a desert, a wilderness season. And he says, will you choose me? Will I be enough for you? Man, I think this is so amazing. And they go on and they grumble and they complain. And I wish we were just back in Egypt. I'd rather be a slave than out here in this wilderness, God. And there was so much grumbling and complaining. And he just kept waiting. Will I be enough for you? Like, if you enter this promise, is the promised land that I have for you enough? Is the relationship with me in my goodness, and am I enough? And he has to remind them over and over and over in the Old Testament, I, the Lord, brought you out of Egypt. I am the God who brought you out of slavery. I am the Lord who brought you out of Egyptian rule. And he's asking them, am I enough for you? And here's my question. Wherever you are in your life right now, is Jesus enough? Or do you have to fill the void with this? Or do you have to shop? Or do you have to drink or use drugs? Or do you have coping behaviors? Or is Jesus enough? For your broken heart, do you need to feel significant or wanted or appreciated, or is Jesus enough? If you're dishonored or devalued or insignificant, is Jesus enough for you? Man, this was a great conversation in our home church, and I pass it on to you right now. And I pray that every one of us would answer this question. Is the Lord God enough? Is the Messiah enough? I thank you for tuning in. Until next time, I pray that every one of us would see that the Lord is all that we need. He is enough. Thank you.